Hello, and welcome back to Miasmata. I was kind of thinking about things when I was looking over the map. I went ahead and I slept the last night away. And I think what I want to do is, instead of heading to Outpost Sirius, because I think I got some of the, I got some of the plants for the adjuvant, I want to head on back this way, kind of towards Outpost Draco, and then I want to follow my way up along the coast, and I want to try to get over here, where they were saying that there are some of like the mushrooms, if I remember, that I really, really want to continue moving forward. So let's go ahead and let's just head out that way and hopefully not run into any problems. I also did find out that apparently at nighttime my guy takes out a torch, or a lighter. Or at least he did when he woke up from sleeping, so I'm not sure if there's like a lighter button that I'm not aware of or what. But that was actually really, really convenient to have. So, let's go... Yeah, I mean, so the problem, of course, is that I have to go ahead and I have to remember this map. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just... The hell? What? Okay, that's weird, like... Oh, okay, it's because I didn't let that animation finish. I couldn't lift my head up for a second there. It was frickin' odd. Alright, yeah, so let's try to head towards that outpost and see what we can get researched out of these. I'm hoping that I can get at least the mushroom and the big plant research. The other thing wasn't really that necessary. I think that was just something for making some medicines. And I might actually go ahead and I might, if I have some stored up or set aside, I might go ahead and I might try to make a couple more medicines just to be safe. Because I really, really don't like how bad my fever seems to be getting. I'd also really like to somehow get my hands on making that one brain-boosting drug, but I don't remember what all it took to make it. And that really sucks. So, I don't know. Also, I think I lost the pitcher plant, didn't I? Or am I holding it still? I can never remember because every time you fall, like, you drop all your bullshit, which is really, really frustrating. Yeah, let's kind of head... Well, actually, I guess I can just go ahead and I'll double-check the map. Oh, no, okay, so I need to head more southwest. Yeah, let's head this way, see if I can maybe get there. Hopefully this has a research station on it. I frickin' hope so, because if not, this is gonna suck. Oh god, don't start running, don't start running. Is this the... Oh, wait, no, this is, yeah, this leads back to where we started, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, if I... Is it up in here? Is this one of the... No, shit. Wait, what? Where? Oh, no, that's right. Okay, because we have to go a little bit further on down. Yeah, I think, isn't this the first research station that we got to? I think it was... If it wasn't this building, then we're really close to it. But yeah, I think Was it this one? Was this one red? I may have not noticed at the time. I'm not sure. But okay, so let's go ahead. Let's, Yeah, I think this is it, because this is where there's that weird walled-off, like, valley, I guess. Okay, yeah, and then I can go ahead. Let's, I'll put the mushroom there. Here's my sample table. And I put you, and then... Oh, no, I did keep that. Okay, perfect. I'll have to go ahead and I'll have to double check what I have there. Yeah, I'll have to go ahead and kind of see what I can make with those. So, research on the gray shelf fungus. Rigid bracket type fungus like the Tramatus genus. Fungus grows as shelves. Can be able... Oh, this is the mental stimulant. Okay, I expressed the active oils from the fungus and performed a series of biological and psychochemical experiments. The oils were tested against my mental response, and I noted a temporary spike in visual and auditory faculties as well as my perceptual awareness. Yeah, okay, so this is that stimulant. Perfect. Alright, can I... Alright, what about this pitcher plant here? This was one of the critical ones, if I remember. So I'm just going to start skipping through these animations, because we've seen it like 100 times. The carnivorous pitcher plant... Oh, here, okay, so this is, the plant excretes a unique enzyme if it's in its pitchered well. I extracted this enzyme for study. In my test, this enzyme proves to be an excellent oxidation inhibitor. I should find this useful in the synthesis of an adjuvant. It will be fundamental in the synthesis of Agent Z. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's Let's grab you then, and I want to see... Can I... Yeah, what if I research you? What do I get? Tell me you give me something good. This is the Titan plant. If I combine this with the oxidation inhibitor plant during synthesis, I'll be able to create Agent Z. I researched the component oils from the spadix of this large plant. My tests indicate these oils will assuredly act as the adjuvant I am seeking. However, they oxidize rapidly, so I need some sort of oxidation inhibitor in order to synthesize this into a functional pharmacological component. Perfect. Okay, so if I take this, and then it was the pitcher plant, right, that I could use to make Agent Z? Was, let me go to my notes here. And then it was... God, there's so much stuff. Or no, I think it was under my research tab, right? Yeah, let's just go there. The Carnivorous pitcher plant, this is fundamental for Agent Z, that's right. So, let's go ahead, let's take the pitcher, and then, let's go see what happens when I make this. Hopefully nothing too terrible. Let's go ahead. I'll just see if there's anything special in the animation. Doesn't look like it. So, I synthesized Agent Z, the adjuvant. Agent Z is a component 3 of 3 needed for synthesis of the cure. Also needed are Agents X and Y, the antibiotic, and the antitoxin. Perfection. There we go. So does this just sit... Yeah, this just sits there. So there was a note here that I wanted to see. What about making the brain emphasis drug? It will permanently improve patient acuity. So I need the sponge-like mushroom and I need the trumpet mushroom. Alright. That is... Oh, that's not too bad, honestly. Let's, Ah, shit, I can't remember what all I needed. I think, you know, because I'm here, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get a couple of these. And then I'll get a couple of those purple flowers from up there, and I'll use them to make some of the medium strength medicine. Oh wait, can I not carry multiple samples of the same thing? I can never remember with this game. If I can't, then I'll go ahead and I'll just do a little bit of running around. Yeah, okay, I can't carry multiple samples, which sucks. But, oh, well, I guess I'll just have to suffer. So yeah, let's head on up here. Sorry, it's been like, I just worked out after this. I'm trying a new way to schedule out my day, just to make my time a little bit more efficient. So I'm trying to work out as soon as I get home, and that's, yeah, I do my cardio 4 days a week, so that made my throat a little bit dry here. I'm going to take a drink while this runs. Ah, there we go, a little bit better. Alright, so this is the extra strength medicine. Honestly, kinda wish that it wouldn't point us at that. I really wish that it would just kind of give me a little pop-up after I've done that the first time. You don't need to have the whole animation where he like points at it really excitedly and is like, did you see, did you see, did you see? Yeah, it's just kind of silly. I also wonder if these plants respawn or if there are actually a limited number of plants. Because, like, yeah, there's obviously a gap there, but I wonder if that might just be me. Or if that might just be because I'm in the area. If I leave and return later, if stuff will have respawned. I kind of hope so, because that would add a very unpleasant ticking clock element to this game that I'm not sure I want to experience. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to sit here and watch this again. Yep, and there he is, like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, alright. So let's do that. Let's get a quick drink. But then, so I need to find myself like a table fungus, right? Was that what it was called? The table... Yeah, I think that's what it was for the brain stimulant. Let's just double check. Go over. The brain emphasis drug, yeah, oh, trumpet mushroom, okay. And then if I got that, sponge and trumpet mushrooms, okay, perfect. So trumpet mushrooms, those are that over there. And those are sponge mushrooms. Yeah, alright, so I'm definitely going to want to get my hands on that. Where is that? Here you are. Alright. So, I am 1/3 of the way done. Let's see if I can get my hands on that brain emphasis drug. So, I think if I go... Yeah, if I go up... I think I need to just follow the coastline, right? Yeah, I need to follow the coastline. And what I'll probably do is I get up there, and maybe if I find some of this other stuff, I'll see about marking it on the map. Just try to go ahead and map out as much as I can. I am kind of tempted to go ahead and just, like, take some time in between recordings and just map out a whole bunch of stuff, but I really don't want to end up finding something that's really useful. And it is kind of convenient to actually have the game give you fragments of map that tell you a little bit about what's there. So, like, finding that thing that says, you know, Trumpet Mushroom and all that other stuff, that's really handy. So I guess we'll have to see. I also really hope that I find a, I hope kind of up by one of those places up to the north, like somewhere over here or over here, I find another fragment of a map. Because so far I haven't really found a whole lot. Or I haven't found anything since I found the stuff for the adjuvant, and that is a little bit worrying because I kind of was relying on the game telling me, sort of giving me some guidance as to where to go, especially now that we know that the threat is out and around. I do wonder if there's like a timer, or if the game is set so that the creature won't show up until after the first thing shows. So, like, you know, once you find the first portion of the adjuvant or something like that, or if you find the first piece of one of the materials, or whatever you want to call it, if then the game is like, yeah, now the fun can start. I really hope that ends up being the case, because that would actually make this, that would actually kind of incentivize the player to go around and explore if they played this again. I don't know if I would, honestly. I'll be curious to kind of see how I feel after this game. Just because, like, the weird jankiness, and I feel really bad because I was editing the last video and I felt bad that I was just kind of in, like, a really irritated mood. So, again, I'd like to apologize for anybody who felt like I maybe bitched a little bit too much during that. Anything... you know what, screw it. I'm here. Let's just quick save. Let's, yeah, get a quick water refresher. And yeah, I'm just going to start skipping all these animations that we've seen like 100,000 times already. Yeah, let's see. So, what else? Can I... Are you a known quantity on the map? I think that one might be. Really? You're not? Huh. Okay. So, I can't... Okay, interesting. So then, I want to see if I can maybe... I want to see how close I have to be to actually mark that thing. No, that thing... Yeah, for some reason it just... I can't mark it from here. I really want to know what exactly is the... What is the metric that the game uses to determine closeness? Is it just arbitrary? Am I doing something wrong? Is it bugged? I'd really like to know, because I don't... You know, I don't like having these things that I could potentially mark on the map and use as landmarks. Because that's what's probably going to happen, and I think that's happened a few times now, is it's going to end up with me being kind of stranded somewhere without a way to see, or without a way to know exactly where I am. Yeah, no, again, you should be markable by here, but you're not for some reason. So yeah, I don't know, I'm going to just assume that it's bugged out. But yeah, it's weird, because I was able to get it to work that one time, way down there. But then I wasn't able to get anything else, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's something weird is going on here, and I really think it's just because they custom-built the engine. Which, again, still pretty impressive, but also kind of a silly thing to do. I don't know why they felt it necessary. So, top off. I'll go double-check and see where I am on the map. And then, I guess, just follow the coastline along. Okay, so I'm over there. So if I just kind of keep on heading around the coast, I should be okay. So actually, what I might do is I might get, like... Yeah, I might get kind of over here, and I might go ahead and I might mark some stuff on the map, just to slowly sort of mark my way along. See if I can find anything else. Because maybe I'll get lucky and maybe... Or maybe I'll go fuck myself, game, okay. I was gonna say, maybe I'll get lucky and maybe I'll find something that, like, I wouldn't have necessarily seen. Alright. So I'm a little bit ways up here. Let's, so I'm probably, like, somewhere here-ish. Maybe here-ish. So, yeah, let's mark you. And then, let's mark... God, not just... Yeah, I'll just pick you arbitrarily. And then, oh yeah, okay, I was actually a little bit further back than I expected. Alright. Oh, and then that actually gave me a pretty nice view, so there's like a little inlet there. Oh, cool. Alright, and then I just need to sort of stick somewhere on the interior here is going to be the sponge mushrooms, which I don't really need because I've already found a few of them. What I really want, though, are the... Game? Game, come on. What I really want, though, are those trumpet mushrooms. If I can get those, then I'm in a really good place. I'd also really like to maybe start getting my frickin', my health and stuff up better. I'd like to start having a little bit more stamina and strength and all that, and I don't know exactly how you can do that. I mean, I would have assumed that it would just be like, keep on going and eventually you'll survive long enough to boost your stats, but I don't think that's how this game works. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's something kind of weird. But alright, so keep on going, keep on going. Oh good, it's starting to get all dark and stormy. What? Well, no, it's only like 12:25 in the afternoon, so it's not turning to nighttime yet. That was my big concern. I didn't want it to suddenly go, like, dark. Because, yeah, when I was wandering around, I think in the second video, I mean, this was just disgustingly dark out. Alright. So, can I... Yeah, let's just kind of try to wade our way through all of this shit. Alright. Where... Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this opportunity to quick check my map, because I see that in front of me. That is this tent, so I'm there. Alright, so yeah, I'll probably just go ahead and I'll follow the coastline, and I know that there's a couple of markers that I can use to actually mark my location. So I'll probably go ahead and do that, just to mark out this part of the coast. The interior will be much, much harder, but still. So, let's see, what, okay, nothing special in here. Let's just top off on our water. Why is it playing like this kind of... I don't know what you want to call it. This is like the music I would expect if I found a camp that just had a bunch of bodies in it. Like, is it just kind of slightly ominous music? I don't know why it's playing that. And that makes me nervous. But I guess as long as I'm not hearing the heartbeat sound, I'm okay. Come on. Come on, bird. Get out of the way. And come on, Hugh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really, man? This is ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Man, yeah, Hughes is like when you're... Like, Hughes is like me when I try to go for a run when I'm a fat ass. It's just ridiculous. Alright, let's... No, don't swim. I swear I just saw a bird just, like, neck deep in the water, not giving a shit about anything, but... I don't know, maybe not. Alright, okay, I'm not quite as far over as I expected myself to be. Can I mark any... Oh, don't tell me the frickin' cabin is behind there. Yeah, okay, let's move a little bit further on down. I was gonna go ahead and mark that just to see if it would clear up anything, but... No, it looks like, yeah, looks like I gotta stick... Come on. Come on. Yeah, looks like I gotta stick a little bit further down the coast. Maybe I should go ahead, maybe I should just, like, double check to make sure that I have things that I can go ahead and see. I can definitely see that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, here, let's just double check. Okay, perfect. I'm pretty sure having 2 points that close together wouldn't really help you much with triangulating anything, but I guess technically it does. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So let's, yeah, continue along the coast, and let's go try to find ourselves some more of those trumpet mushrooms. Because if I already have one of the sponge mushrooms, and I'm pretty sure I do, I'm pretty sure I saw it on the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw it on the table. If I can get that, and then if I can find another fabrication or whatever they're called, like the mixing stands or whatever, the chemical stands, that should be fine. Alright. More stuff over there. You know, honestly, it's kind of nice just to go for these little hikes by the water. Reminds me, there's one time, I think I talked about having to do a really big hike. I remember during one of those, it was like the dead of winter, and it was just cold as fuck, and it was so bad, and we were so tired, we couldn't actually figure out where the hell to go. So what we ended up doing is we just walked along the coastline for like miles and miles, trying to make our way back to where we knew the exit actually was, and I mean, that was just awful. Alright, there we are. So a little bit more of the coast marked. Oh, good. And it's raining. And that means I'm going to lose some of my markers. That's a joy. Oh, good. Okay. You know what? Can I... I probably... You know, I should just double check while I'm here. Yeah, no, I can't actually use markers that aren't physically visible. Well, that blows. Well, you know what? I guess I'll just have to suck it up. God, I really hope that Robert Hughes isn't, like... doesn't freeze to death. That would be a very unpleasant thing to have to worry about. I'm still curious as to what exactly is the story with this island, too. Yeah, what, come on. Yeah, no, I'm pressing the right buttons, but I guess I just go fuck myself. I still want to know, what is the story with this island? Because, like, why is this island basically the place with all the mystical things? You know, how is it making all of this magical stuff? Is this just like a magical world, basically? Where you have things like that you can find and use? I mean, apparently it is, which is totally fine if that's the route that the developers wanted to take. But I kind of hope we learn a little bit more about the world here. And I don't remember, did we learn anything about our character? Like, why is he here? You know, why is he... Because we're banished to this island, right? Wasn't that the story? We were banished... Magical... Okay, this is definitely a magical island because there's floating trees. But yeah, were we like banished here or something? Did I read that, or am I mixing this up with another game? And I still can't, huh? Yeah, no, it's just bugged. Oh, yeah, that's really disappointing. Anyway, so let's see. If I for the most part follow the coastline, because I'm kind of past this. I think I'm heading up this way. I wonder, what are those little dots? Are those like markers of the mushrooms, or are those something else entirely? God, I really wish that there was like more... Well, actually, hang on. Do I have you marked? Okay, so approximately where am I? Okay, I'm somewhere around there. No, but I still have no fucking way. Okay, so that... Well, actually, hang on a second, then. Let me... Wait, what was that thing, then? Here, let's, Yeah, what was this? Where was this? Okay, here, let's, Oh, that's interesting. That's not even marked on the map. So I'm, like, here. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's, push, I guess, more towards the interior. And I guess just kind of go... Where do I need to go? Do I need to go, like, north? Yeah, kind of northwest from that thing. So if I go about, like, there... Yeah, that should be okay. That'll hopefully give me... enough... Yeah, enough of an idea as to what the hell... Where the hell the Trumpet Mushrooms are. And then maybe I'll actually find a note or something, because I'd really, really like to find one. You know, I'd like to find a note that maybe gives me some idea as to where the hell I am. So, northwest. That is... Oh, not too bad, honestly. Let's see, are you anything? No, I think, yeah, you're just all normal plants. I can't, like, rip you off. Your leaves don't have any special properties. I will say, it is kind of clever just to have a system where it's like... I'm thirsty. Okay. Come on. Nope, what? Oh, hey, I see a cabin. And another, like, shelter type of thing. Well, that'll be good. I can go ahead and I'll use that to, yeah, use that to top off my water. And then... Yeah, let's see what... Oh, wait, no, this isn't a cabin. This is just stairs. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Is this going to be any sort of a... Is this going to be like a marked area at all on the map, or is this just... No, this is just a bunch of nonsense that I can't really... Yeah, I can't mark... Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Was I able to? Oh. Oh, wait, okay. So that's what this is. That's what those pillars are. Those are... Yeah, those are these. Okay. So, well, hang on then. Let me go double check the map here. notes, and there was a map to Sponge and Trumpet Mushrooms. Okay, so that's where those are. So I'm kind of looking. There's like a little inlet, and then there's the little bit of the thing there. Oh, so I needed to go more towards the coast. So it's like, it's kind of right there. It's right by the big head. Alright, yeah, let's go on up here, and what I'll do is I'll sort of walk my way down to the coastline, see what I can find. Yeah, that would be really nice to have the brain emphasis drug, though, to have the permanent ability to see, or to know when I'm being seen. Because that would allow me to sort of learn the game mechanics in a way. Hello, random cacti. Okay. A prickly pear. Ordinary cactus, its fruit is covered in spines. And then... what about you? You're a purple something. A violet cactus, a variety of cacti. The species grows in arid soil and measures up to 2 feet of maturity. It is unusual for its deep violet coloration. Okay, so these probably are something special. What, yeah, I'd like to get up there, but Robert Hughes is basically... he's almost as bad as the guy in Craven Manor. Which was pretty bad, I'll be honest, in terms of, like, his overall physical health. Okay, hang on. Can I... yeah, here we are. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to mark this on the map. I want to see if I can learn a little bit more about where exactly I am. Okay, so there's more... okay, so there's more of this stuff. So I really just need to get to a point where I can go, like, due east now. Although I'm heading due west, so that's not ideal. Can I... well, this sucks. Oh, hello. What are you? Oop, come on. Come on, game. There we go. Interesting. So somebody was actually growing these. What? Yeah, what is this thing? This is a pink-spotted lily. Appears to be an ordinary flower of the Lilium genus. Its petals are pink with a white freckled complexion. Alright. Oh, actually, I see a route up there. God, yeah, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of back when I was, like, really, really young, and I'd play around with, oh god, I think it was the first Far Cry. Like, I think it was, there was a game called Far Cry Instincts on the... I think it was on the Xbox, the original Xbox. Yeah, and I loved playing that, because that was, like, a better remake of the first Far Cry. And I had no idea about the first Far Cry at the time. Like, I'd only ever heard of it and didn't know the differences. But, yeah, that had an editor. And the problem with the editor was that it sort of did what this game is doing, where it just makes these really basic flat textures. Game? Motherfucker, come on. This is fucking ridiculous. Did I just lose all of those? Yeah, I think I did, because... no fucking idea. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, hang on. Okay, grab you. Grab you. Did I really lose the shitty little cactus? Oh, no, I didn't. Hang on. Let's grab this. Game. There we go. And let's just take a quick drink. Let's go ahead and recover a bit. Okay. So, I am... well, I should be approximately where I need to go, right? Yeah, if I'm... well, here, let's actually go, let's go get a look at the shoreline. I want to kind of see what this looks like. Yeah, so there's a big head out on the water. And then if I kind of want to get, so that's that. So I'm probably like somewhere over here. So I really just need to head slightly inward, and then I should find some of the trumpet mushroom, maybe? I also don't like how dark it's getting. That's making me nervous, because I really don't want to be out here during the night. Come on, Hughes, you jackass. Get climbing, buddy. Come on. Okay, nothing here. I just want to throw the rock. Are you kidding me? Did throwing that rock actually tire me out? You're kidding, right? That's ridiculous. Alright, let's... oh boy, actually, I don't know how... yeah, I don't really know how exactly I'm going to get up there. I guess, yeah, let's just try following... let's just try following this, and then can I... oop, come on. Come on. Yeah, where's that big statue I saw? Because I don't really... oh, I see a bunch of purple trees over there. And those are kind of due east of me. Wait, what? How? Wait, what? Hold on. Purple trees due... Your pink trees due east? What the fuck? Where am I? How does that work? How... I'm standing on the edge of the ocean. But that's off to the east. What the hell? How... Game? Game, I swear to God. Yeah, how the hell does that work? That makes no sense at all. That's really, really weird. Okay, here, let's just try to slowly make our way there. Yeah, I want to try to get my hands on that before I head... Ooh, hello. There is a shelter here. This is exactly what I wanted for a couple of reasons. One, I want some more water, and two, I want to save, so that way if I do die or something, I can just reload the save and I'll be fine. God, I really wish that there was a, well, actually, yeah, no, there's no examination table here, is there? Shit. Alright, well, I guess worst case if I, oh, wait, no, there is. Oh, thank you fucking God. Okay. And then, yeah, what I can probably do is I can ditch some of, I can probably ditch like that, and I can ditch that, because I know where a bunch of that stuff is. Okay, so let's really quickly, let's look at the lily. I don't need to do anything with that. Research on the white-spotted lily. Can be used to make a basic medicine. Use a chemical extraction method to isolate essential oils. Okay, so this is more or less worthless. What if I do this? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's check out this thing. The violet cactus. I extracted the oils from the cactus's fleshy fruit through maceration. While these oils have no intrinsic value, they may act as an enhancer to the efficacy of other medicinal biochemical agents. Oh, okay, so this is just the other half of a, strong medicine, then. And then if I do this one, the little cactus, what is the prickly pear? This plant has no medicinal value. Okay. So let's grab that. Let's, if I put you there, and then if I put you there, can I go ahead... How do I drop these? Is there even a way to drop these? God, I really hope I don't have to... Yeah, I hope I don't have to, like, go look this up. Oh, God. Okay, so, hang on. Do I know where I am right now? No, I have no idea, actually. And you know what? It is getting pretty... Yeah, it's getting pretty late. I'm gonna go quick sleep. I would normally go ahead and end the video here, but I want to try to find the trumpet mushrooms while I'm nearby. If I can't find it in the next couple of minutes, I'll probably just have to stop, because I have a few other things I need to do tonight. Yeah, so you can see I actually have a lighter. And I have no interest in exploring this pitch-dark island during the night. That sounds like a particularly awful experience, to be honest. Alright. So let's actually get one more drink of water. And actually, you know, I just had I was reminded of another game idea I had a long time ago that I'd really like to see. And I think it's, I can't remember if it's a book, but I remember there's a movie called The Ghost in the Darkness. And it's basically about, it's about a pair of lions. And these are like particularly vicious lions. And what they've been doing is they've been eating locals who are helping the British build like a railway. And this is, you know, obviously in colonial Africa and all that. And what it is there's two people that were hired to hunt them. And one of them's like a British army officer, and the other is an American big game hunter. And it's just like really, really kind of, it does a good job of showing just how terrible these creatures were. Because they're not only like really vicious lions, but they're really smart. So they actually sort of outsmart the hunters in a few different ways. And I think that would actually be a really cool game idea to go through. Go ahead and have, you know, you'd have like, sort of maybe do what they did with Alien Isolation. Just have really, really smart AI. And obviously that would just take huge amounts of work to figure out. Like far, far beyond even my wildest dreams. But yeah, have a really smart, like, AI or two, and then have the player and a co-op partner basically have to hunt them. And then, you know, maybe add in some level of objective-based gameplay. I think that could be really interesting. You know, having to go ahead and, like, maybe protect the people, you know, at the same time, so you can't just spend all your time in the woods. You have to sort of be smart about it. I think that could be a really, really cool idea, although it would be basically impossible to implement. Yeah, man, look, I know. Calm down. Seriously? Okay, yeah, I don't know why I keep on doing that little, like, juddering thing. I don't have my... Yeah, I don't have my, the sprint key pressed. I really want to know, where the hell am I? Because I feel like I'm probably somewhere, like, down here. But I don't know because I can't see... Oh, hang on, wait. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Wait, what? How the hell did I end up... Well, I guess if I went, like, northeast. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So I'm actually up here. So I need to be heading southeast. Oh, wow, okay. Well, the good news is that I'm sort of heading southeast by going this way. But, yeah, that's really surprising. I didn't... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping not to encounter you today. Oh, boy. Let's just keep on running, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of haul ass out of here, because I have no desire to fight that thing. And I'm kind of sad that I found out that you can't fight that thing. Because that makes that thing... No. God damn it, game. Are you fucking me? This stupid, like, sliding bullshit mechanic. That's very frustrating. Alright, let's take a drink. You know, I can calm down so that I stop having weird hazy vision. And eventually, maybe my guy will actually have, like, some strength in his legs so he can actually stop when I tell him to. So, are you... Nope, you're not one of the ones that I want to go to. So I just want to continue going, like, south-southeast. Yeah, let's... Okay, guy, what are you... Oh, hello. What are... You're a new plant. I think that's like a slightly different... Yeah, this is the large jungle flower. Large tropical plant, blooms are large, broad-rounded pink petals, the stamens are substantial in strength. Okay, that's kind of convenient, so I guess this little tumble was sort of worth it, in the most loose sense possible. Yeah, God, I feel like it shouldn't be this hard to find the jungle, or the trumpet mushrooms, but I feel like there's probably something going on with the, yeah, I feel like because the game bugged out with the whole... With like, the system that I'm using to mark stuff, I feel like this game has gotten infinitely harder because of that. Because I can't go ahead and I can't, like, mark my way around. I have to basically... I kind of have to go blind. Which is not a fun feeling. Okay, that's just a bird. I thought it was like a blue flower. Let's... Okay, that's due east, right? Yeah, going up that way is due east. So, let's go... Come on. Come on, Hughes, buddy. Oh, for fuck's sake, another one of these goddamn temples? You're not on my map, are you? No, of course you're not. Why would you be? Yeah, Jesus. I'm gonna have to make a note to go look up the, I'm gonna have to look up and see if there's, like, a common bug or bug fix, or if I just happened to fit some really specific set of criteria that I didn't realize was the first time I ever managed to get those to be marked. Because, yeah, this is, it is somewhat silly, and I mean, this is just going to turn into me wandering around blind. Which I'd really prefer not to do, to be honest. Because I have a feeling that really won't get too fun for people just to see me, like, going over random forest all the time. Let's see, nothing up there. I really just kind of want to hit water. That's really my #1 priority at this point. I want to hit water, and I want to try... What the hell? Did that just pop... Yeah, that just popped into existence earlier. The hell? Okay, fucking A. Robert, man, come on. Like, Jesus Christ, again, even my fat ass could run more than this without having to be like, oh my god. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, let's... Well, shit, I mean... Yeah, like, I'm gonna just kind of have to hope that I can go wade my way along the coast. Oh, wait. Oh, when you, Oh, when you go in the water, you don't actually... You don't drop all your items. Oh, that's actually really handy. Okay, let's go take my second extra strength. Did I not make 2 of those and pick them up? I would have sworn I did. Did I take one of those earlier and I'm just forgetting? I mean, that's like the most likely explanation, but still, I feel like I just lost one, and I'm not sure how. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I accidentally took one or something, or maybe when you fall, it like has a chance of knocking an item out of your. Yeah, it has a chance of knocking an item out. I don't really know. You know, I guess what I could do is if I'm having a real hard time finding this stuff, I could always go ahead and. Yeah, I could take a clarity potion, or yeah, clarity tonic too, couldn't I? That would probably make my life a lot easier. Nope, you're also an unknown quantity. Son of a bitch. Well, well, this was a fucking wash of a mission. I mean, I guess I did discover some random stuff, but I didn't discover anything particularly useful. And I definitely, like... Where was... Yeah, no, That's really quite odd. Yeah, the fact that I can't mark any of this shit. It's just so weird to me. But, alright, well, let's, Yeah, I guess I just gotta push our way up top. Maybe this plant that I'm holding will have some level of value, although I highly, highly doubt it. And you are... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the statue that I've, like, kind of been seeing on this wing for ages. No? Game? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, this is getting stupid. Well, I think Robert's gonna drown because he apparently can't swim for more than 5 seconds. Yeah, game, I understand. I'm drowning. I can't do anything about that. Are you... Oh, God. Oh, fuck that. That is a bastard. And that is not something I want to deal with. So... Oh, for God's sake. Okay, this is just getting silly again. I just took a frickin' medicine. Like, he should be fine. But he's not for some reason. Yeah, this is... Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm just going to try to struggle my way on back to get to an outpost or something to save. And then we'll go ahead and we will go from there, and I'll go spend next time trying to get more trumpet mushrooms finally. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.